What's up, guys? Chilling in the lab as usual. Little JASMY talk. Again, we did the JASMY X Spaces a little while ago. Again, shout outs to Dip Metaverse and Brian, as always, guys. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to be doing some videos on the things that I took from the stream for you guys. A lot of people have been asking me about my input and stuff like that. I asked a couple questions and stuff like that in there, and so yeah. Anyway, so I'm kind of doing some breakdowns of the things that I took from it, guys. Once again, if we have a quick look over at JASMY, $930 million market cap, not too far off from a billion. 1 cent 89, down 0.7% on the day. So basically just treading water sideways right now. Charts are looking bullish as usual, guys. We talked about it on the 4-hour, the daily, the weekly, all looking very, very juicy, primed for a run up very soon. But what we want to talk about here, guys, is the innovation zone. Now we touched on this in the X Spaces, and so I wanted to go over my perspective and Brian and Dip's perspectives. Now, again, guys, Brian and Dip look at things from a very, very much broader lens, so to speak, than a lot of people do, right? And that's why they're so insightful, guys, and very, very intelligent. So a lot of respect to them from me. But what I would say is that, so from their perspective, they don't consider JASMY in the innovation zone being that big of a deal. And to be honest with you guys, at the end of the day, I tend to agree with them because, and I've said this for a while. I said this for a while now. I said, in the grander scheme of things, I don't really care that it's in the innovation zone. I know it will be out of it eventually. It's not a matter of if, but when. So that's just all it's doing in there for me personally, is buying me time to continue to dollar cost average and continue to stockpile my bags, because make no mistake about it, in my opinion, the price of JASMY dropped significantly when it was placed in the innovation zone. That being said, one would venture to guess that would dictate that the price of JASMY will pump significantly when the announcement comes out that they're removed from the innovation zone, right? So now, how do we know when this is going to happen? Well, we know that right now, Binance, they do an evaluation of all of the projects in the innovation zone the first week of every quarter, which is the first week of April, which we are in right now, which we still have 3 more days of. That being said, if history tells us anything, they usually don't announce anything until about 3 weeks into the month, or 3 weeks into the quarter, which would be somewhere around the 18th of the month, right? So we may not hear anything until then. Now, Dip goes as far as to theorize that the Panasonic news, while it should be enough to get us out of the innovation zone, it may not take effect until July because it may have came in a little bit too late. Now, that's not saying it's for sure going to happen. This is all theoretical, guys. This is just opinions and theories, right? We could hear an announcement tomorrow that it's taken out of the innovation zone, but we have to also temper expectations. I think it's entirely possible we could hear something this month. However, I would not be disappointed or feel negative in any way if we did end up having to wait until July. Not that big of a deal. So either way you slice it, again, it's not a matter of if, but a matter of when. A sentiment echoed by Dip, and I agree with. And at the end of the day, the price theoretically should pump significantly when we get that news. It's been made into a very, very big psychological catalyst for the community, and I believe it's going to result in a very, very juicy pump. Hopefully, we'll be over 3 cents, maybe 5 cents by the time that happens, because that will really propel us at that point. So never push for those kinds of catalysts when the market's being suppressed. You always want to get those catalysts when the market is green and pumping, because it will add to the pumpage, so to speak, of the project, right? So if JASMY can shoot up to 5 cents, 3.5 cents to 5 cents before getting removed from the innovation zone. It just means we're going to climb that much higher, right? So you never want it low. You want the news high. Look what happened with XRP in the Ripple case. They got clarity in the case, but the market was at the bottom of the bear market and there was no liquidity in the market. So the price only pumped to about 95 cents, right? If we were in the middle of a bull run with positive price action going on, XRP would have skyrocketed, in my opinion, right? But there was no money in the market. So I digress. Same thing goes for JASMY. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Click the join button to become a member of the channel. Supports the channel. You get members only live streams on Sundays. We look at microcap gems. We help with your portfolio, your exit strategies, your profit taking, all that fun stuff. It's incredibly cheap. So click the join button for that. And yeah, follow me on X. Join the Discord. Like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.